Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at Thena or THE. It's really easy to understand this token. The reason being is that, or the reason why the token is going up is because I think the first reason is that it is in the BNB ecosystem, as you can see. And the second reason that I'm looking at that could be the reason why the token is going up, because it is like the hub and liquidity layer built on BNB chain and opBNB, as you can see. So basically they have Thena perpetuals. So now if you look at overall gainers, we have AVNT, we have Ester. So both of these are like derivatives platform, and like Thena or the THE is also the same. And I think the reason why it's going up after like Ester went up is because users just recognized, I think the traders just recognized that Thena could be the next one that could basically see a massive surge after Ester and AVNT performed really well. Now that is the reason why I think the token is going up. But again, that doesn't mean that it won't go up forever. So there are some things that look at the tokens like chart, and I I would also like to cover the tokens like fundamentals, what it is doing and how high it can go. Anyways, let's look at it. Now first of all, THE trading hub and the liquidity layer built on BNB chain and opBNB. The Thena ecosystem has different things. They have Thena sport DEX, pretty much DEX on BNB, as you can see here. After that they have perpetual DEX, which is like futures trading platform. As you can see, you can trade the futures here. And beside that they have Arena, which is similar to like I think what the Avantis has. And after that they also have Launchpad, which is coming soon. Now pretty much this is like I think same as Esther, but they don't have that much like users. Now in terms of how they are doing, or in terms of numbers, they are doing really well. As you can see here, this is how it looks like. If you look at their all revenue, they did peak back in December, but as of now their fees have started to take off again, so I would say that's really good. And beside that, if we look at the volume, and the volume is going up now. It did peak back in like, if you look here, it was I think back in December, as you can see, but now it has started to go up again, so I would say that's really good. In terms of the TVL has been suffering for some time, so that is not looking good there. Beside that, I think all is looking well, since as of now all of these derivative tokens are going up. So I would say THE is following the trend as well, so that is the reason why I think the token is going up. So in terms of the token itself, it does have, I would say, a real interesting utility. So it is used as a liquidity incentive, and it is also used as the governance, as you can see here. So this is the governance. They don't have like that much proposals going on. There isn't anything to talk about actually, as you can see here. Again, in terms of their supply, the token does have a max supply of like 300, I think 335 million, as you can see, and out of which around half of it is in the circulation, and the token did launch back in 2023, as you can see here. Now in terms of the distribution, the thing that I'm looking at here is that they have not granted any tokens to like investors. So I think that is really good for the token in the long term, because it won't see a massive sell pressure. Although it did have this massive sell pressure when the token was trading above $3, but after that, as you can see here, it did went as low as like 24 cents, and after that it has started to go up again. So I think this massive surge happened because it saw a lot of listings. It got listed on the Binance, Bitget, and so on. So because of that, the token did have a lot of hype, but as of now it has started to go up again. So I would say it is following the trend of these like derivatives platform. Now in terms of like, if you look at its price as of now, from what I can see, it is basically following this trend line like really well. So even if we just take it from here, it has been following this trend for some time, as you can see, basically from the July, and it does have a really good support in between like 19 to, I would say, 19 to 22 cent as well. So even if the market does see a massive crash, I think it will eventually find itself in between like 24 to 19 cent that we are looking at when we do see a massive crash. But as of now, it just broke like its recent high, which was like 62 cents. So I think it could continue to go up. So the first target I would be looking at would be somewhere around 88 cent or like or around 78 cent. I think it is going in that exact range for now. And if it continues to go up, and if it doesn't stop somewhere around like if it doesn't stop somewhere around 1.06 to $1.15, I think it can go as high as $2 or even like as high as 1.5 1.83 to 1.58 is a possibility. Again, I think as of now what we will see in the market, at least what I can think of, would be that some of the capital from the extra would go to THE, or even some of the capital from the AVNT will go to THE, or even we may even see more tokens with a similar like fundamentals like same as extra as well as AVNT, and they could also take some of the capital from the AVNT as well as from the extra to those tokens as well. But again, as of now, it seems like that the biggest token that seems to be getting the benefit from both of these is like Thena. So let's see what happens, but that is what I'm looking at for now. But again, you have to be extremely careful, because as of now it seems like that the market is peaking. So whenever we do see these like derivative tokens go up, the market does usually peak. So this is a bit of a risky move anyways. But if you're interested, I think, and if you want to actually get into this token after a quick correction, I would be looking at entry somewhere around 45 cent to like 48 cent is a possibility. Again, it can go as low as 40 cent, I think, but after that we could see a pretty good surge as well. But again, if we try to use like, let's say, fib retracement, I think we could actually go as low as, I would say, 45 cent, and I think that could be a really good entry as well if we are planning to get this coin. Again, I think this is going to be a bit of a risky move, but again, if you want to trade this token, I think 45 or like even 50 cent is probably the best entry for this token as of now. But again, you have to be careful, because as of now all of the derivatives like on-chain derivative tokens are doing really well. And if we look at MYX, that is another token, I think it just saw a massive crash as well. So same thing can happen with THE as well as extra, so you should be careful around these tokens, I think. And the same thing can also happen with AVNT as well. So I think if you're planning to trade these tokens, you should be a bit careful. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.